Hi, Eastleigh students. So this is a video of some of the new books that we have gotten that come from the nonfiction section. So books about real people, real things. So I'm going to show you the first group is all about people. Okay, so the first one I have is a cool one called Dream Builder, and it's by about an architect who makes buildings, and his name is Philip Freelon, and he actually lives here in Durham, but he is the person that designed the new Smithsonian for African American history. So it's an interesting biography about a local person. Now I have a couple of collections. This first one is called Muslim Girls Rise, and it's about some accomplishment that Muslim girls across the world have done. And similarly, I have Little Leaders, Exceptional Men in Black History. This goes along with another version of Little Leaders that we have that's about women. So if you want to learn about some of the accomplishments that these men have done that are famous in Black history, check this one out, or the girl version of it. And another one I have that goes along with Black history, this is called Box. This is a really interesting read. It's about a man named Henry who was a slave, but he figured out an idea. He put himself in a box and he mailed himself to the North to try and escape from slavery. But it's told in an interesting way through poetry, and the art that goes along with it is really pretty. So that's sort of my biography area. And then I have a couple about like voting and presidents and things like that. So this is a good one for maybe our younger readers that want to know what it's like to vote and what the process is. This is a cool one about the presidency. It's called The Next President, and it goes year by year in American history and just gives facts about what different presidents were doing in that year, even to the point, like this last page, in like 1961, here's what all of our more modern presidents were doing. They were all kids. And then it talks about how we're going to choose our next president. Then I've got kind of just a mixture of things. This is a beautiful art book called The Imaginaries, and inside are all these beautiful pieces of art and then like a little scrap of a story that could be a story starter. So if you wanted to do some interesting writing and look at art, that would be a good one for you. For my baseball fans, I got Who Got Game Baseball, Amazing True Stories, and they're about all different kinds of facts and famous players and things that happen in baseball history. I know some people that had had Miss Ebert and Miss LaRue in the past know that they both love Jan Brett, so here's one of her latest ones. She does like their fairy tales and folk tales, which is famous for having that beautiful art. And then finally, in my mixture pile, I've got a book of idioms. These are fun phrases, pretty easy to read, so this could be for any reader, but it's got some fun pop-out pages if you guys like that sort of a thing. So my next pile is a combination of history and mythology, and they're like big. The Encyclopedia of the American Indians. So anything you'd ever want to learn about Native Americans, you could find in this book. You can learn about different tribes, you can learn about different traditions, you can learn about famous Native Americans. It's really big, really heavy. Another big one, not as heavy, but equally cool. Myths, Legends, and Sacred Stories, a Visual Encyclopedia. So anything you want to know about learning about different myths, you can check out this one right here. I've got another huge one called Mythologica that does have beautiful art in it. It's really hard to hold up. And they're all about different gods and goddesses in various backgrounds like Greek or Egyptian. And then my last one I'm going to show you is about the Red Rover, that Curiosity that was sent up to Mars to investigate. So if you want to learn about that, it also has a really beautiful artwork, but also some interesting facts about what it was like for Curiosity to be up there on Mars. So if you guys want to put a hold on any of those, go ahead and do so.